and it's supposedly in like a cheap country, like a worse off country financially, but yet it looks like, I don't know, 5 times better than Berlin for sure, like easily on a stack, cappuccino, so for example, so I don't know. So I don't think it's a financial thing. Berlin is broke. Okay, oh, there we go. Berlin is broke. Okay, it is what it is, Hey, when you don't have the funds, what can you do? You can try your best, but you can only get so far. That's how it is. Who was it? Mr. Auro says, let's just say it's the only capital in Europe where if you take it away, the country would gain from it? Okay, well, interesting. I guess the history has a lot to do with it, right? That's my guess, at least. And also, like, I'm kind of guessing that all the cities which are like on the edges, cities in the east have their pros, cities in the west have their pros, but Berlin, because it was like divided and kind of split up and whatever, it never kind of recovered, I'm guessing, most likely. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff, boys. We're learning something new every day. Yeah, cool little bridge right there. Cool little bridge right there. People are actually walking out. Are those like politicians? Politician entourage, boys? What is that? People wearing suits. Wait, is that the diplomatic bridge right there, boys? Diplomatic bridge, boys. Look at that. People wearing suits, like coat and hot from a meeting into another one. I don't know. Deciding the fate of this circle right there, Should the circle become a square or not? Those are currently the hottest question in the parliament of the city here. Holy, good stuff right there. Guys, I like this little setup with the river though. Hey, I like the setup with the river, Hey, you give me water, and I swim in it. Like it is what it is. Okay, that's it. So I don't know, like, let's see where this goes, but we're still trying to make our way over to the big, golden monument with the big pigeon on top, It's somewhere nearby. Like, we saw the big, gate thing recently nearby somewhere. And then we got sidetracked, over here, so I don't know. Not sure where we're going right now, but we'll end up somewhere. Guys, I'm telling you, this would be a great place for a nice little bicycle ride, Like, dude, if we were exploring the city today by bike, that would be kind of perfect, Like, we would see all the sights, plus we'll just get a much more general understanding of the city and its layout and its feel and its vibe, Because we'll be able to encounter a lot more of the city on a much quicker pace, but still have kind of like personalized and upfront, Like it's not like traveling by car, it's not like traveling by subway, but traveling by bike, you're like right there, like you're right there, like you're experiencing everything as it comes, but a little bit sped up, sped up, Like it's like 1x walking, it's like 3x, biking. So I don't know. Yeah, if we had a bike today, it would have been great, but unfortunately, we're actually walking, and I'm getting tired, Angela Staley, Paul Lobehaus, Reichstag, Rederver, Brand, der Berliner Persönlich. Why do they have 3 Fs, boys? Are they trolling with this one? Guys, they have to be trolling, right? Guys, they have to be trolling. Count them up, boys. 1, 2, 3. 3 Fs. Personenschifffahrt. EV, dude. Nah, they have to be trolling. Guys, the longest city name in the world, I think, belongs to like an Irish town or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe, Wales. Somewhere in Wales, boys, they have a town with a very long name, which means like, a town next to a river by the sea, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, they have to be trolling, Obviously, they know what they're doing, Obviously, they know what they're doing. And in this case, they also know what they're doing. 3 Fs, really. It didn't have to be that way, but they made it a little bit special, just to spice it up. I respect it, I'm not going. I respect it. Charité. Guys, should we head over to Charité? I mean, dude, that sounds like a place where I want to be. Charité. Wait, what is that, boys? Like a luxury hotel room? Should I check myself into the jacuzzi bar on the top floor? That'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of wicked. Start runt farten and sightseeing, dude. Man, I'm missing out on so much, dude. All these cool names, all these tricky little pronunciations. Yeah, I need a little bit more of that. Okay, yeah, guys, I don't like this. Took a turn for the worst. Not really. Like, interesting. Guys, I really like this like overpass train thing, you know? Like, I really like it. So far, it's the one thing that I really enjoy about Berlin, you know? These like retro vintage trains with cool colors, by the way, like, you know, red and yellow. And like all these overhang, like above ground bridges in the city. Like, I kind of like that, you know? Whew. All right. Guys, can somebody tell me what that is? Mr. Colin said, bro, my phone is messed up. Well, what happened, Mr. Colin said? Like, did you like drop your phone on the ground and it broke? Like, what happened? Let us know here. Guys, what is that? What is that building? It's like the second CIA building. We're still like one CIA building somewhere. Yeah, literally that one right there. CIA building. Black and white, you know, past the colorful building, you know, windows. CIA easily. Oh, guys, look! Wait, that's the first time I've seen that, like actual German architecture, boys. That's rare. That's rare, boys. The keyboard glitch, damn. Okay, you gotta wrangle your phone, you know. You gotta make sure it's like, you know, behaving properly, you know. Put it on a leash and they'll let it run away, you know. Yeah, bring your phone back in, you know, formation there, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do. Look at that, boys. You see that building right there? Dude, that's nice. All right, can we get closer? But then, guys, if I go this way along the river, will I get to the monument, do you think? Probably not. Guys, there's so much to explore. I wish I was on a bike, man. Like, I really do. Okay, this seems like a financial center or something, no? Yeah, this is where they do a lot of banking stuff, I think. Banking/government. The big cube, you know? That's where the magic happens. You know, every Sunday they pull a giant rabbit out of the cube right there, you know? Man, I wish I was there to see it, but unfortunately we're not gonna, you know. I'm only here for today. Yeah, boys, look at this little bow car, you know? Baby blue shade. That's exactly what you want, man. Guys, I think the rain is gonna start to hit me, you know? The clouds are like rolling in. I'm like surrounded by the gray clouds here, you know? Like, we saw a tiny sliver. We saw a tiny sliver of sunshine, but like at this point, hey, GG's, boys. You know, I don't think I'm gonna make it here, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I mean, I want to check that out, but yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, let's walk over there a little bit, you know? Going to the CBD of the city. I also want to catch more of the trains passing through. I think that's kind of cool. And then we'll head over to the monument. And then after that, we'll head over to the Christmas market for a performance, you know? For €2, you can get inside and watch the performance. They're going to be singing, dancing, and shouting. You know, there's words. Might have been German slurs in there, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. What part of Berlin are luxurious? Alright, well, Mr. Cohen getting that said. Let's see if you can answer this one, you know? Let's see if you can riddle this one. Guys, this looks like it's US style, no? Guys, am I wrong? This right here looks very like US style. Surprisingly. Interesting. You don't see that too often, like no, like a vibe like that in Europe. You don't see that too often. All right, they got interesting walking animation. The green guy, it's like a guy in a hat. It's like a guy in a hat. I see them. Well, I just thought the green guy seemed kind of suspicious, but apparently it's a guy in a hat. That makes sense. Okay, look at this, boys. What is this area? We got Charité in the background. Charité in the background. I've got the overhead trains, boys. This is kind of cool. It's an urban landscape. Nobody's business, dude. See that? Dude, I like this train so much, dude. It must have been like running since the 1980s, no? Maybe it's an upgrade, But still, I like how it looks. Very vintage looking, very retro looking. Guys, and now here, it looks like we're in the UK/Netherlands, The dark brick right there, very UK reminiscent. Guys, this is very UK reminiscent. All of a sudden, it feels like we're in London, Yeah. It looks like we're in London. Interesting. Oh, dude, I like this area a lot more, I don't really care too much for the typical architecture anymore. Not really. I kind of nowadays I want to explore the financial center, cool landscapes. Is this Hogwarts, boys? What is this? This is the Hogwarts Mental Institute of Technology. What is this? Guys, look, this forbidden area. Zuvachte verboten, boys. We're not allowed to go through it. But if we had a bike, we'll be able to. By the way, in Japan, boys, these under the bridge areas, they're vibrant, cool restaurants, Not so much in Germany. Not so much in Germany. Charité is a hospital. Charité is a hospital. Like someone said, I think in English you can find this style. Yeah, look at those bricks right there. Yellow bricks, Yeah, you can definitely find this in London. For sure. Okay. So, can somebody tell me what this is? I guess a kid's hospital, Will be my guess here. Yeah, cool. Very nice. How far into the neighborhood should we go, though? Guys, we got a couple of things lined up here. We got the monument, number 1. We got the McDonald's visit, number 2. And we got the Christmas market visit, number 3. And so right now we're out here on a detour, exploring a little bit. Let's see what they have going on. Black Silver says I like big tree. You like big trees? Yeah. I mean, you see anything that you like here? I'm not seeing anything too massive, But yeah, obviously, some big trees are nice. Michelle said you've never been to Berlin. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess if you live in Cologne, why would you ever step foot in Berlin? So, I guess in Cologne you have everything that you need. Plus, it's just better overall. So going to Berlin from Cologne is a big downgrade. Straight up. And that's why he hasn't done it. Very nice. Understandable. I wish I was in Cologne right now. I really do. Guys, I hear that in Cologne they operate like a CS tournament, Counter-Strike tournament in Cologne, What is this place, boys? This looks kind of cool. How come this is rebuilt, factory new, factory fresh, old school style, and it's still standing and still looking nice? What is sorry. What is that about? What is that about, boys? How come this area survived while others didn't? So these are the answers that I'm looking for. Certain observations that we have here in the city, they require a little bit of explanation. They really do require a little bit of explanation. So if you guys are good at doing research, post it in chat room. If you guys already know your historic background and stuff, like post it in chat room, explain yourselves and explain the situation. Das offene wissen labor. It's a university, boys. This is very British. I guess so. Yeah, I could see this being like a little, what is that called? In the English school? The big English school? Cartridge? Cambridge. Yeah, Cambridge University. Yeah. Version of that. Not quite as sophisticated, I guess. Yeah, it does not quite have the sophistication factor, Still. Pretty neat looking, I like it. Not too bad. Okay, guys, so now we're really entering the urban landscape here. This is where the real Berliners actually live and reside, They go from bus stop to bus stop, commute to work, etc., commute to school, this and that. Interesting. So this is what a typical Berlin street looks like, boys, People live in these little apartments right there. Somebody's having a party right there. Somebody, it's somebody's birthday, boys. Look at that, See the balloons right there, on the balcony? That's nice. Somebody's having a nice little party today, Hopefully, boys, this guy right here, hopefully he's invited, to the party on the 4th floor, the 3rd floor. I'm not really sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's looking nice. Charité. Apparently it's a hospital, boys. So yeah, I think we're really heading right of the monuments here. So at some point in the future, we to start heading back over to the left side and then over to the, I don't know, some interesting parts. Obviously the monument. Is there like a hill we can climb, boys? I'm not sure. Does anybody else like a hill we can climb? I remember that's somewhere else, I think. I remember seeing in Germany somewhere a big hill and a big monument on the hill, very, very retro, very old school monument. But I think it's somewhere in the straight up in the countryside, I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's somewhere in the countryside. Guys, do they have a helicopter pad on the roof? I wonder. I love it. Dude, this looks like a cool rooftop, Maybe they have a cool garden, Japanese garden, on the roof. That'd be kind of cool. I don't get that. Let's see here. Black Ceremony says you can find a German guard Kappa. Probably not. Probably don't have enough time today, guys. Probably don't have time enough today, but who knows? Maybe something will pop up, you never know. You gotta stay open to all the opportunities out there, That's how it is. Guys, I really wanna head over to the monument now, I really wanna check it out. We're here at the Charité University / hospital area. And cool, but I really feel like I'm missing out, so let's walk through here and then we'll turn left and continue. Kind of towards the river, kind of towards the open space that we saw previously. And, check it out over there. Let's see how it goes. Wow. Guys, how come they designed the building like this? They have no windows right there. The space is there, everything is there, but they get the windows bricked up, Maybe it's a safe house here. A hidden safe house in between the walls. Could be a thing, I'm not sure. Is this a prestigious... I think it's starting to rain again. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I think it's starting to rain again. Because also, I think in this environment, having the DGI would be a little more ideal, because like in the center of the city it's a little more touristic, and like, you know, look, oh yeah, you know, tourists are coming through, they're used to it, used to whatever. But like out here, like I'm telling you, we're really a lot more in a residential zone, and people just live here. They're not like, you know, they're not used to tourists, they're not used to people like me, you know, disturbing the peace, talking to myself, you know, what a selfish thing. Because how many floors is that? This thing is got like massive, insane, dude, you know. And like I said, they got a massive roof also. It's like a whole complex. It's got like multi-layered glass bridges leading to this place. I'm not sure like how popular like this section is, but yeah. Look at that little skeleton you can purchase, you know, like got should I buy me one of those? Should I buy me like one of those? Nice little skeleton as a souvenir from Germany. What, I mean, look at the pose, like, dude, that's a nice little pose right there. Whoever made that pose, they know what they're doing, you know. I like that. That's a nice little pose right there. Black Simon said, I want to know if German people are nicer than Swedish. Which is in a sense says, I met a very nice person in Germany. I had a few fights too. Okay, so it seems to be, you know, like a give and take situation, depending on, kind of like, yeah, where you end up. All right. Yes, how do I want to swing left here, but how do I do that? By the way, we sold this building from like, you know, far, far away. And now that we're finally here, all I want to do is like escape and like leave the area, you know? Oh my God. Charité Universitat Medicine in Berlin. Get a whole like, you know, area here. Look at this, boys. This is the main hospital. That's like the right behind us there. Boom, you know, right there. And then this is the university area, and we keep going this way. Boom, boom, boom. We could end up on the bridge and head over to the monument, possibly. And all of these are the, you know, faculties within the university and the school. So if you want digital medicine for your, you know, internet addiction, boom. You go right there, Bonhoeffer Weg 3. You show them the green card. They let you through. You say hello to the doctor. Tell them that Mr. Nico sent you, and you know, and you get to go on your internet addiction. Will be cured by the digital doctor, and you know, from there on out, you know, life only gets better. So it is what it is. Yeah, that's right, boys. You know, like, you know, I know all the good doctors in this area, so if you guys need something done, you know, let me know. Let me know. Mr. Senasen says most fights were with unpolite young men. Well, I mean, who started the fight then, Mr. Senasen? Like, did you start the fight? Like, who initiated, you know? Because, like, if someone is impolite, sure, but do you really have to like, fight them, you know, straight on? I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe like in a bar environment. It's par for the course, you know, like why not? I'm not really sure. Whew. All right, so I don't know. Guys, what I'm thinking here is that there might be a way through. They even have this little garden here. I mean, it's not very enclosed. It's not very cool or wicked or insane, but still, not too bad. Like someone said, did you have an addiction in the past? No, I did not have it, guys. I did not have an addiction in the past because I still do, you know. I still do, guys. I'm on the web every day of the week, you know, and I cannot stop myself. Like it is what it is. So, and like I used to have an addiction in the past, and I still do. That's kind of how it is, you know. Yeah, web addiction, boys. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, and it's very dangerous, you know. You can get stuck on the internet, and there'll be no one to help you out, you know. You're caught in the web, literally. You guys, you're caught in the web, literally, you know. That's how it is. So you gotta watch out, you know. Contact the digital doctor, and they'll be able to prescribe you digital medicine, and you know, you go from there. All you gotta do is donate a hefty sum to the Nico charity corporation, and then you're good to go. You know, like it is what it is. And then you're good to go. Then you get a small phone call and just follow up on the steps that we provide you. You know, that's how it is. Guys, I feel like I'm going deeper and deeper into the trap here. Like, you know, will there be any escape? Guys, what is that? Wait, can we climb that tower, boys? I wonder. Wait, I kind of want to check that out. I mean, we're like super close to the river. So if we get to the river, we should have an opening, or we can see everything that we want. You know, we can look left, right, and center. You know, and there'll be nobody there to stop us, basically. So let's see how we do. Oh, dude, guys, I'm so tired now. I'm not gonna lie. Oof. Maybe I should have gone to Dunkin' Donuts for that coffee and the sugary glaze, that donut, dude. I should have done it, you know. I think I would have been feeling a little more energetic now if I did. But we missed out on the chance, and now I gotta deal with the consequences. That's how it is, boys. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you, boys, this thing has been around for a long time. They got people like this one, you know. From 1968, the best year of our lives, you know. We got this guy. Black Sarah said, I want to visit Stockholm in the summer. You should, Black Sarah. You really should. But wait, hold on. We got to take this track, boys. Guys, look at this overgrown, green, spiraling track. I want to check it out. But yeah, Black Sarah, don't stop yourself just in Stockholm. You got to do a little bit of Euro trip hopping, you know, like you go from city to city, from place to place. It's all very close together. It's all very easy to travel to and from. And so, yeah, make it into a little adventure, into a little giga trip. So, yeah, definitely travel to Stockholm, but also like stop by in Oslo, stop by in Bergen, Norway, stop by in like Copenhagen. By the way, guys, Copenhagen, wait, it looks kind of wicked insane. I had a layover there for 1 hour earlier today. So I don't know, like, my first impressions of the Copenhagen airport was like wicked insane, you know? My first impression is like, whoa, this is so much better than Sweden. It's a lot more luxurious, a lot more deluxe, a lot more, I don't know, people just dress better, they look better, they're more stylish, more presentable, more kept and clean. I don't know, but then like I exited away from the new and improved deluxe area of the airport, and then it kind of looked like, you know, pretty similar to what we have in Stockholm, you know. But yeah, I really do feel like Stockholm's like far behind in some areas, you know. I really feel like they need to modernize, they need to improve some areas, but I guess, you know, if it works, they'll fix it, you know. That's how it is. All right. Guys, I think we're stuck in a maze and there's no way out. I mean, if we go there, that doesn't lead anywhere. It literally leads to a grass field. That's not good. No escape here. This is blocked off. We're blocked. Oh, that's, you know, that's it right there, boys. That's the skip right here. Also, let's walk over there. Boom. Okay, we're finally allowed to exit the grassy maze. Guys, I think in the summertime, this area looks super good. You know, look at the street right now. Already looking kind of aesthetic. But in the summertime, like imagine if this tree with leaves. Holy, you know, it must look real nice. So whoever designed this little area right here, you gotta give them props, you know, you gotta give them respect. All right, let's continue towards the river, boys. Let's see how it goes. I see there's some like droplets on the lens. You know, don't think that I didn't notice. Don't think that I forgot. But the thing is, I don't think I can do anything about that, guys. I have no paper napkin with me here, so I don't know. We're gonna stuck with what we have here, and the weather, you know, it's not great. Maybe if I can blow it away somehow. Let me see. All right. Okay, I mean, I did it, but now it's foggy. You'll be able to see that in a moment. Boom. I mean, that's a huge improvement right there. Well, the fog will clear up pretty soon, I think. But the thing is, like, it's still kind of raining. There's still droplets coming down, so that's not stopping anytime soon, I think. But yeah. So we're next to the river now. Let's check it out. Let's continue. We're leaving the university area behind. Kind of cool that we did manage to visit it. You know, kind of like that. And so now, let's head out to other greener pastures and see what's out there. And yeah, we still want to visit the monument. It's somewhere out there in the distance, maybe a kilometer away from here, I'm guessing. On the main road, I see like a lot of people. Hello. A lot of people, like, you know, walking around and stuff. So I don't know. We'll join in on the party. We'll join in on the fun, and, you know, we'll go from there. Let's see how we do. Guys, is that like a big plume of smoke? What is that? Is something on fire there? What is it? What is going on over there? Yeah, I see that plume of smoke. Kind of hard to see, literally in the corner. Very hard to see, but let me pull up and. Whoa! What the hell is this? The DB postal office? Like, what is that? The train mega interior wicked station? What the hell is that? I mean, it's a cool. It's all like made out of glass. I don't know if you can see that, boys. Well, let me pull up. You know, let me get a little closer here. It's all like made out of glass, I think. Okay, boys, back at the river here. Interesting. Okay, so we're next to the cube that we saw earlier. We're next to the cube that we saw. Check this out. The full glass palace. The glass palace of DB. A man by the name of DB owns this place from the looks of it, you know? You can see it right there. Berlin main station, I think. Really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, look at that. The trains are arriving. Cool design, you know? Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah, could have been a lot worse, but it's not bad. Yeah, glass and steel, you know? Not bad, you know? I'll take it. Yes, you can see right there, the plumes of smoke. What is that about, you know? I'm not really sure. Let me zoom in. Now you can see, like, smoke rapidly developing right there. Like, what is that? DB is Deutsche Bahn. Let's see. Because DB operates in Sweden as a parcel service, you know? Like, literally, it will have DB Schenker, which I guess is a subsidiary of Deutsche Bahn, but still interesting how it came to be, you know. Deutsche Bahn, DB Schenker. They're all. I mean, guys, is the sun going down? It's still like, you know, 1:30 p.m. All of a sudden, it's looking like mighty dark.